Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Just Bulldogs podcast. We are coming up to round one team list Tuesday right now. A couple minutes away from teams being announced for our first game of the 2025 season. If you're looking on the YouTube channel, I have the Just Bulldogs predicted team list going across the screen. But before we check out the round one team, I'll quickly run through what I have there. Potentially one change with some new information, but I have Connor Tracy at fullback, Blake Wilson and Marcelo Montoya on the wings, Bronson Cherry and our captain Stephen Crichton in the centres, Matt Burton at 5'8" with Toby Sexton at halfback, Max King and Sam Hughes starting in the front row with Reid Marnie dummy half, Viliami Kickout and Jacob Preston in the back row with Kurt Mann at lock, and on the bench, Bailey Hayward, Curtis Morin, Harry Hayes and Jamin Semin. Some reports saying that Satili Tupanua is going to be good to go for round one. So if he is fit and firing, I would expect him to be part of the round one side. So one potential change there. Jacob Carraz still sounds like will be injured for the next few weeks, and Josh Curran out of the side due to injury. Also potential for Jamin Semin to be out of this side as well. Had some injuries during the trials, but doesn't sound as bad. But team list should be announced now, so I will jump onto the NRL.com app to check out the team. If Satili Tupanua is named to the side, I would expect him to take Harry Hayes' spot. So definitely something that I would expect to change. I'm keen to see what the extended bench will be, what kids will be there, and what senior players are still in the mix. Last year, we seen Blake Taft get that 18th man jersey fairly regularly, but they also gave some of the young guys a chance to get that spot as well. But here we go, running through the team list. At fullback, we have Connor Tracy. The wingers, as expected, Blake Wilson and Marcelo Montoya, Bronson Cherry and Stephen Crichton, our captain in the centres, Matt Burton and Toby Sexton in the halves. The front row is starting on the field, Max King and Sam Hughes, Reid Marnie at dummy half, Viliami Kickout and Jacob Preston in the back row, with Kurt Mann packing in at lock. Our bench, Bailey Hayward, Satili Tupanua healthy in the side, Harry Hayes holds onto a bench spot, and Jamin Semin. So Curtis Morin currently not on the bench. He is a player that has been taken for Satili Tupanua. And the extended, we have Blake Taft, Curtis Morin, Daniel Saluka Fafita, Luke Smith, and Ratu Rinakama. So that is our first team list for the 2025 season. This is my first time looking at it, so I've got to go over a few things for myself as well. Surprised that Curtis Morin is the player dropped from the side. Satili Tupanua and Harry Hayes are similar type of players. Both of them are edge back rows that can play in the middle of the field. I'd expect Satili Tupanua to be our impact middle forward by the way that this bench is constructed, and Harry Hayes to get some decent minutes to rest Max King and Sam Hughes. Bailey Hayward will be the rotation for Kurt Mann, and Jamin Semin, a bit of a utility forward that can cover across the back line as well. But that'll do for this one. I'll have another podcast out later in the day, or potentially tomorrow, previewing the Bulldogs versus Dragons game. But this is our first team list Tuesday of the 2025 season. Definitely excited to see our Bulldogs get out on the field. But I appreciate everyone for listening. Make sure to check back soon for a preview for round one. Make sure to check out at Just Bulldogs on Instagram as well for a bit more content there. But I appreciate everyone for listening, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.